Alright, so I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger licking good dating simulator is a free to play game on Steam. This did come out last month. Um, and it was pretty clever for the reason why it came out. Um, I've seen others play it, but it's been so long, so I don't remember exactly um, how the story really goes. So I do ask that there are no spoilers. I know it's not in my tags, and I should have added it to my tags that no spoilers and no backseat gaming. Again, this is kind of like a chill day, so we are gonna go ahead and get started with "I Love You, Colonel Sanders," a finger-licking-good dating simulator. Which is irony because actually tonight for my D&D session we're getting KFC, so this actually kind of works out. Let's go to new game. Before we get started, tell us your name. I am Trip. Oh, chicken and biscuit. That would make a really cool screensaver too. Like, just say it theoretically. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh, oh, that is annoying me. Or you could wake up now, now, now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Spent the clock up and down, throw the clock out the window, stay in bed forever. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Oh, who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You burst through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed, hair equals combed, fits equals deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit. What? Wait. Why is there just a random biscuit in your room? How old is this biscuit? Does it have honey? Are you eating this with gravy? These are important questions. Straight out the door and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Again, where did this biscuit come from? Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Trip. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? No. Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters. Wait, so the semester is only 3 days? What? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped the tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk her. Remember last month when you saw that fortune teller who had our tarot cards read? Exactly, yeah, overdrive it because, you know. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that car with the fancy looking tower? And that other car featuring the handsome fella in the red suit? Santa Claus? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not Santa Claus. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fella I can call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Sounds legit. Before you can get in another word, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can't get anything she wants. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Uh-oh. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Maybe I should use that instead of slushy as you shins. You leave Trip's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, and she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. I mean, this might be inappropriate, but Ashley kind of thick. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to the right. She's thick. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Stop to look at his own reflection in the mirror. All right, Van. His pants are so tight, you can see him occasionally working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, the rocking glutes. Van, you ring. I see this dude, and I keep thinking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure when I see this. What the heck? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that university... JoJo. I'm just waiting for Dio to come out. I don't know why. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, the Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us on as professionals. Right. Oh, you're coming closer. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Why did they make a fart sound? Oopsie, oh. I think it's broken. You reach for and pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Oh, that's kind of cute in a creepy way. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Trip. So, are you going to make me hold the door all day? Well, wow, Trip, you're rude. I'm not rude. Okay. No, I'm not really that rude. Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Right? You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. To sit. Where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. It's a corgi. Sprinkles. Now. Quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuisance of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals filled the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone closed the window. And then... Whoa, Colonel Sanders walked in. He walks in. Well, let me say something. Okay, I'm assuming it automatically saves. He walks in, looking all majestic. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Oh my God. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student. I'm sorry, I'm merging the two together. Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dodd, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hush murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. I have no idea. If that is the case. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Tripp sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. That's kind of creepy, but okay. Yeah, take a moment to clean myself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Professor Dawes steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. Then when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the room with an E, I'm assuming, cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. And are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. What? Why are you... How that way? What? It's a 3-day course. How did you fail? Questions. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clink, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in the silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball. I'm gonna give him a chicken snack. I don't know. I'm thinking chicken snack because this is kind of based off of KFC and they don't do beef, but they do chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Sorry, I just kind of felt what that would feel like in you. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Trip, there's still a seat here. It says that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. This is by Colonel? I mean, no disrespect, Marion, you know. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. I mean, this is his digging, so just saying. It appears he bought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me. But okay. Yeah, no, fuck that. I don't play with centipedes. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your eyes sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before you cook? That's right. You would always wash your hands before you cook. That's nasty if you don't. 4 is to treat as chicken is to feather. Night vision goggles, a slam dunk. Is to feather? That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork, man. It's like the best of both worlds. It's a fork and a spoon. A spork. That's right. I didn't even click it. Dang it. Is Sprinkles a good boy? That's right. It screwed me the second one. Like, I should have got a 5 out of 5 on that one. My double click has been acting weird lately. Only one wrong? Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching your tally, your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Is it a famous bowl? Man, I'm hungry. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. I mean, they just be talking about man right here. Like, why? Why y'all keep... Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. How did you pull out a bucket of chicken? Where did you pull out this bucket of chicken? Plowed higher, huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I just drafted a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poisons. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see, her body language changes from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and stick your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Okay, this is a little... it's a little over the top. just a tad bit, just a little bit. Alone with your taste buds gripping at a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment, trying to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For men, for flavor, are they the same? After tasting this food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Okay. You approach Colonel Sanders. That's the only option. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea that I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy. Where did he get the cane from? Anyway, for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can't keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. Besides, it's 3 days, so we got 2 more whole days to get to know each other right. It's a 3-day semester. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You got moxie. I'll give you that. Where? Who got moxie? Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly on, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow, him with the big... Okay, nag him to show your own strength. Wow, him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I'm going to see if I can wow him with an... Well, he said it's 11, so if I wow him, would that be like me kind of like... Wouldn't that be kind of rude? If I try to wow him with a big idea? Or do I just be modest but thoughtful? Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. Because if you know KFC, you know it's 11 herbs and spices. So be like, hey, here's one more you could try. It might insult him. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Trip. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we'll get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show off our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creation. Oh, it's so tiny. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Oh, sure, Trip. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for a friend. Duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Pop or Clank? I'll do Pop. Why not? Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnered with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile and he steps up to the same station as Miriam. Right, a pressure cooker. Like, yeah, she wouldn't be under a lot of pressure there. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana without peeling it, probably eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you. Really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lessons, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you. Oh, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone ever crush him? Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders, Hardy is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. You don't want none of this. Did someone call for me? No, jeez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Trip's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van, are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Trip was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Curtis, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your favorite bestie who always had your back. I'm here to learn to express myself via microscreen, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let us respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Trips as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Trips' natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy statures. You look down at your station and realize that in an intentional moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiling potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion gathered you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders stands his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Kearney would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. Oh! The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for the small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Oh! Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with the sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you're flinging the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face? Sounds legit. Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Trip. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat from wherever it lands. Can I have potato space? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few moments, I prepared a full meal, gave upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe, floored by my supreme chef ancestors. Okay, barbarian. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupted student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rust and may have turned into the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone step back. Let's take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then it's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is getting to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professionals here make enough money. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Yes, please walk me home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. I mean, right, he's been there for 3 semesters, third year student, and he just got killed from eating a poison octopus tentacle, but it's all good. It's all right. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Oh! Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Trip. There's something I need to tell you. Aha! Hold it right there. Really, Van, the man? There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Right? I mean, this dude literally died. It wasn't like, no, oh my goodness, he passed out. No, he died. Rip. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, okay. Oh. The sport monster is here to fight a hero. What? I don't think I'm under the influence enough to be playing this game. Right. Nani? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? What is going on with this? Is he rhyming on purpose or is this just a coincidence? Right. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the sport monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Sport monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. That lot of good that defense did. Okay, attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love? Cook with Love does 1 damage. Sport Monster won't forget this. Sport Monster focuses their mashed mind draws an injury from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Sport Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumple. They go on the attack once again. Sport Monster use Utility Tinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Sport Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Wow, villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Where were you like 5 minutes ago when he was in my behind? I'm just saying, you standing there. I'm cooking with love and you watching me cook with love and get smacked. What's wrong with you? Pop, pop, pop. Oh my. Pop, pie, power punch. Pinch, power pinch. It does 10 damage. Sport Monster is defeated. Oh my. You saved me. An injured Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish up. Spare this wretched beast. You managed to talk down your disgust at the sight of this garly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. sport monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. Okay, so I am actually going to take a quick break. We're going to take a very short break here. And when I come back, we're going to pick up on day 2 of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking-good dating simulator. But so far, I'm enjoying the story. It's funny. It's clearly it's a lot of satire and parody type things in it. But other than that, I kind of like it. It's pretty cool for the most part. And again, this is free to play on PC and macOS. It's available on Steam, so you can definitely pick it up on Steam if you're enjoying what you're seeing.